Better, faster, cheaper. That's not just a tagline. We spend every day thinking about how to make buildings better, how to construct them faster, and how to make them cheaper. And all of our R&D initiatives are centered around those outcomes. Craig's presentation introduced you to some of our building scale products and our structural components. But in order to build better buildings, build them faster and build them less expensively, we also have to pay attention to the infrastructural products and components that are used in the building. For many building typologies, infrastructural components have a significant impact on both the quality and the cost of the buildings. Katerra's first infrastructural products focus on energy. Energy-related systems represent an opportunity not only to reduce costs, but also to improve several of the metrics that are typically used to measure performance in a building. These include sustainability, operating costs, and occupant experience. Energy-related products also provide an opportunity to make buildings much better for both people and the planet. Energy is becoming a big deal, and zero net energy is a concept that is being proliferated. And starting next January, in California, newly constructed buildings will be required to meet zero net energy outcomes. And this is only the beginning. 13 global cities representing 130 million residents have already signed up for net zero and net carbon requirements by 2030. Katerra intends to play a major role in leading the designing and development of low energy consuming buildings. But our focus is not only on the consumption side. Our goal is to design and construct buildings that take less energy to build, so lower embodied energy, but also consume much less energy and carbon post-construction. Our first energy-related products focus on the electrical system. The first one is called KES, Katerra's Energy System. KES is an integrated energy platform that will replace the typical electrical room that you see in most buildings. It replaces it with an appliance that can be used across multifamily buildings, garden-style apartments, hotels, and other building types. This is an energy aggregator. It is a power distribution system, and it is an energy monitoring and management system. It was designed to optimize what has previously been an overlooked part of the building. While many people in the industry have focused on electrical outlets and the appliances that plug into them, the electrical closet represents the nucleus of the energy distribution system, and not much attention has been placed on it. The Katerra Energy System makes electrical rooms cheaper to construct, up to 40% smaller, and provide more utility to both the building owner and the occupant. KES replaces typical power distribution equipment with a system that is beautiful, faster to install, and prioritizes user experience and safety. Its modular design and the use of innovative adapters result in a very small footprint that is also future-ready. It makes upgrading the system simple and easy, so one can add additional power sources without the need for significant additional costs. It facilitates multiple sources today. The system, when launched later this year, will be capable of aggregating solar, battery, and the grid singularly or in combination. The Katerra Energy System monitors all power through the building and can provide real-time status reports on power usage and provide also reports on how we're doing in this period versus other periods. KES uses machine learning and artificial intelligence, and those enable dynamic optimization and facilitate both proactive and predictive maintenance. With an intelligent management system, and a base system that is lower cost than a typical closet, KES will allow users to reduce energy costs, minimize transducer losses, facilitate peak shaving using storage, maximize battery life, and overall manage building energy usage with much more flexibility and precision. The more sources we add to KES, the greater the advantage. But it does not have to be connected to multiple sources to provide benefits. Now let's walk through how KES work in the typical 24-hour power cycle of a building. Through the night, KES can draw power from the utility grid when energy is at its lowest. As the sun rises, KES will pull power from solar, and as energy requirements peak, can combine both solar and the grid to meet those peak demands. As occupants leave the building for school or work, KES can use the energy to recharge batteries using solar and also send excess energy back to the grid. As occupants return home in the evening and as power requirements increase, KES can use stored battery power to meet the peaking demands of the evening and manage costs as well as manage the stress on the grid. Ultimately, we believe that KES facilitates a smarter, more advanced electrical room that is both cheaper and faster to construct and much better to maintain over time. We expect the use of KES to provide much more efficient distribution than a typical electrical closet and will continue to reduce energy consumption and costs over time. The first variant of KES will be available later this year, around Q3, and is tailored for multi-tenant family buildings. We have both master meter and tenant meter options available at that time. Later on in our display area, we invite you to go see KES, and we have our technical folks standing by to be able to demonstrate how the system works.